Mhm.
All right, I think we should start off. Cool.
Just now you posted the link. Wait for 2 minutes.
Hey, majority people are already here. I mean, ठीक है, wait for another 2 minutes maybe.
Maybe I think you can put things in the chat if someone wants to ask something. Yeah, Madhav, I think let's start.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. Okay, welcome everyone to the closing ceremony of Autonomous Builders Hackathon. And it was an awesome, incredible weekend that we had last week. So 22nd and 23rd of March, Web Club in collaboration with Unida and Hack Club organized this hackathon, and I'm really thrilled to wrap up this amazing event. And all right, so let's move on to the next slide.
Just before you start, are you recording it?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, so Unida is and this is one of the best one I've chat. I'm so excited to see how the process how is expression so really project today and events. Now let's talk about what field and like total price money of 8,000 rupees. So this is basically the video and the way I'm able to do this. Now if we get to the big review, like what here is all about. So since we have money from for you, he community and he has maintained this for past 2 years. And whenever we had any issues or anything, we wanted any help in the entire cohort, Aniket was there for us. So yeah, Aniket, if you could share some insights.
Right. Thanks for the inputs. Initiatives secretary for the builder. So actually, our goal was to enable learning that we feel that is when connected things like when you learn basic like my first year actually impressionable, and then a lot of mentorship at that time kind of matters how you mold into eventually, right? So we feel that definitely Ethereum has its own learning curve since it is it is a new tech. Things are still being built. Everything is not perfect. It's far from perfect. I don't see like adoption happening tomorrow. It's going to be a gradual process. We want to first make sure that the infra and every other side of not just Ethereum but everything in Web3 in general takes shape first, and then you kind of get it into the hands of the public. I know NFTs, crypto is a very easy way to get your hands. But we want people to understand that blockchain goes beyond just monkey images and Dogecoins. It is like much more than that. And we feel that rather than you having to keep your eyes and ears open and then figure out your ways to how do I get into Web3, we started establishing unit hours at a very college level. It's a very small program, very initial. It is something that we have been experimenting with, and since last year we have kept it more autonomous, in the sense where the UNIDAO leads themselves are taking full control on what would they like to do with UNIDAO, and as Defoli, it's just our job to support them as and when they need it. Um, and I believe like all the members here would have, like after seeing the projects, I feel like uh, when we see other Web3 hackathons happening in college, there are good projects. People are learning, they're trying, but the ideas still are a little generic. Let's say if you're building a like a decentralized chit fund, like a very basic of version of it. Maybe in 2021 it would be like a relatively new thing, but it's been 4 years since that. We want people to kind of evolve with the trends that are going on, right? And it wouldn't make sense, like like imagine in today's world of AI, you cannot submit an Iris dataset project as a machine learning project, right? Like that is something we are trying to put in the perspective of students that Web3 is growing, and UNIDAO is like a good way to catch up with things. And the UNIDAO leads which we have on board, they have been 2x ETH India winners as far as I can recall. And like it is best when the hackathon winners themselves are setting example in college, and they can tell you like they have gone through the brute and brunt of it and understand how things work. So essentially, UNIDAO is just that, and I'm really excited to see a lot of people, like be a part of this, show their interest, and of course, like year-long Devfolio has a bunch of initiatives around Web3. We already we just hosted ETH Denver as well. We did ETH India in 2024, already prepping for ETH India 2025. We did two large hackathons with Base, one of the biggest L2s in Ethereum. And we have a bunch of more initiatives coming up. Like I'm pretty sure like a little alpha, like I think in the next 1 or 2 weeks, you should see a big announcement coming in for a new hackathon from Devfolio. So we would expect a lot of UNIDAO and ITK participation coming in for that. So yeah, so this hackathon is essentially for you to like kind of open your perspective. It was really great to see like there are prizes up for grabs, which is a good incentive for people to participate. And yeah, and that way you can take things forward, participate in bigger hackathons. I still believe that even if you're a beginner, you should always try to apply for bigger hackathons as well. You never know when you have your big breakthrough. But still, if like some people hesitate a bit, so these college level hackathons are the perfect starter kit for you to get used to such kind of like weekend hacking and putting stuff together to make it work, and then kind of doing that at a larger scale. So yeah, I don't want to take a lot of time. I'm just going to hand it over to Path and Madhav so that I'm pretty sure everyone is here for the winner announcements more than anything. So thanks, folks, for having me.
Thank you, Aniket, for that fantastic overview and a few reveals as well. All right, so it was great and it was inspiring to hear about your vision and what impact Unidao has. Now, let's take a quick trip down to what we have been achieving since last 1.5 year. So, last year, Unidao saw 263 applications, and out of them, we got 37 acceptances. And so UNIDAO is basically a 6 week cohort in which every week you have a different challenge, you have a different problem to solve. So yeah, coming next, this time we had a hackathon as well. So we had 57 hackers, and now coming to winners. So I'll hand over to Parth Mittal. So Parth Mittal doesn't need any introduction. He is an alumni of NITK, and I don't know how many hackathons he has won. So over to you, Parth Mittal.
Thanks, Madhav, for the overwhelming introvert, and thanks, Aniket, for joining us. I think I was talking to Madhav. We were planning, how to finish this up. The initial plan was that, hey, let's just put a message and call it a day. Like, no, that's not nice. Let's do at least some sort of, live. And he said, would Deffolio team join? I'm like, yeah, let's ask, right? So thank you so much. We gave very short notice yesterday itself. We spoke about it, and here we are. So yeah, I think we had some good projects this time. Uh, Thanks for all the folks who hacked over the last weekend and presented some good ideas, good execution. Um, so without further ado, I think before we announce the prize, I would just like to say that good effort on whoever submitted the project. A lot of people don't even submit projects thinking, hey, this is not good, this is not good enough, right? But you having uh, first applied, first of all, being a part of Unida itself, so congrats on that. And then making it through the 6 weeks, presenting something, at least having some idea of you being able to build together something. It's great. I will be giving some feedback on all the projects after this. So, you can check that out. But for now, let's just dive into the prizes. So firstly, we have the track prizes. I think we had 3 tracks. So let's start with the smart contracts and on-chain governance and the tooling uh, track. Any guesses? Okay, so I'll not spend more time. And the winner for smart contracts and on-chain governance and tooling is Autonomous Traffic Manager, or in short, ATM. The next track was Web3 integration and dApps. So this was really about which is building the best integration into Web3 space, a good dApp that people can use. And the winner for that goes to Fund Verify. Uh, Next up, we have AI agents and autonomous systems. So the theme of Autonomous Builder Hackathon was really at the intersection of AI agents and Web3. So this was like the one of those tracks that we wanted to encourage. And the winner for the agents and autonomous systems track are block AI chain, blockchain, and AI powered folder management. So both of these teams will be splitting the prize. All right, moving from the track prizes, we have our overall top 3 winners. Uh, so let's start with the second runner-up, which is the third team, and the second runner-up goes to Skillnet, which had built a decentralized freelancer sort of platform. Congrats to Team Skillnet. Uh, Next comes first runners up, which is the second team for the overall Autonomous Builders Hackathon. And the winners are Team AskChain. So congrats to the entire team who built AskChain. Finally, we have the winner, and the winner for the Autonomous Builders Hackathon 2025 goes again to Fund Verify. So congratulations, team on Fund Verify. Uh, I hope you all had a lot of fun throughout this hackathon, and I think big shout out to everyone who hacked. Big shout out to people who have won. We'll be reaching out to all the winners shortly regarding the prizes, also the feedbacks, um, and then big shout out to the UNIDAO team. So Madhav himself, who's been the UNIDAO lead this year, Ayush, Apurva, and Krishna, who have been super supportive, being core members, who have pulled this through and done even better than last year. And just to clarify, the judges were me and Abhiraj. So Abhiraj is also a Hack Club mentor. Uh, uh, just to be clear with that as well, right? So I think yeah, that's about the end of the ceremony. Don't forget to follow Devfolio. Don't forget to follow Web Club on all these socials. And as Aniket said, uh, Devfolio is anyways going to announce something in the next 1 or 2 weeks. So you should be following up on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever they are, etc., etc. And as Aniket is saying, never stop building. Yeah.
Congrats, everyone.
Congrats, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much. I think that's